Hey dreamers, this is Jade. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. I am finally here to do voiceover for all of my May spreads. And this is actually not all of them. I have one more to do in this journal, and then I have a few I need to do in my travel journal because this is the month that I went to go see my sister and go to the Craig David concert, etc., etc. And so I'm going to put all of that, just that chunk of time, I'm going to put in my travel journal since I did travel to DC. But the rest, of course, will go in here. And so this is just my first spread that I did for the month of May. I'm starting out by putting down some watercolors. They are actually ones that I've had in my stash for a long time. This company is now defunct. However, there was one, that purplish color is actually Jane Davenport. I think it's like called Violet Syrup. Anyway, anything that I can link as far as things that I use, products that I use, will be in the description box below, so you can check there and see if there is a link for it. Otherwise, I'm sorry, it's something I probably had in my stash for forever and it's no longer available. Anyway, I am getting down this little title here. These are alpha stickers. I actually picked up, they're illustrated faith, but I picked them up from, y'all remember those Bible stores? They used to have a little section of just like journaly stuff or whatever, and they were going out of business, and they had like a crazy sale on all of those alphas. I got so many. So yeah, decided I wanted to use that as far as making a, what do you call it, a title and doing that. And then here I'm using my, not Marigold Asuli, Valea Tuma. Yes, I love that little company. I need to check and see if they have anything new out. Some Valea Tuma stickers, as far as decoration of what I was doing that day. So as you can see, I had an appointment. That's what the hematology is for, up at the top. And then also there's a girl there doing some shopping. So after my appointment, there were some things I needed to look for, and so I did stop by the stores that were very near where I needed to go for my appointment. And so I wanted to get that down. That was, of course, on May 1st, as you can see. And then I had to record this. I can't remember the exact dates of this, but I believe the first time that I heard anything about this was either on the 4th or the 5th. I think it was the 4th, and I'm recording it on the 5th, that I started hearing, that I was scrolling through TikTok and I started hearing all of this stuff about the whole Drake versus Kendrick beef. And then it was like Kendrick dropped something, and then Drake dropped something, and then Kendrick dropped something, and then something, and then something. It was wild, okay? And I was enthralled with the whole thing, because it was just so entertaining. And so again, I am just lettering out some stuff here because this is how I was like, what is happening here? What is going on? So if you are not privy to this whole battle between Drake and Kendrick, check out TikTok, look it up. There's a whole lot of stuff, people making think pieces and stuff like that, which makes sense, considering the history of what do you call it, diss tracks and stuff like that. And then the way Kendrick came, mind you, this man is a Pulitzer winner, but the way that he came out with track after track after track, and it was scathing. Oh my god, it was like an indictment, and it was crazy. I was thoroughly entertained, let's just say that. So yeah, loved it. Had a great time that weekend going through TikTok, looking at all the different videos about it and stuff like that. And so yeah, just getting that down, and then I will be, once I'm finished decorating, getting all my stuff written down, I will be moving on to my next couple of spreads. And this was the day. This is gonna be a total spread for one day. I went out hunting for this snack that my mom liked, and I looked it up online. And of course, they do have a place where you can order from them, and they send it, which is what ultimately I ended up having to do. However, they listed all of these places near me that supposedly sold them in store. So it was a day of me riding around to all of these different stores trying to see if I could find this snack that I was trying to find for my mom. I wanted to get them as a surprise for Mother's Day because she really liked them or whatever. Anyway, one of the stores I went to, I put a picture over there. One of the stores I went to, and they were all like these little kind of boutique type stores. So I went to one. The lady in there, one lady was cool, the other one was just rude for no reason. So I'm glad they didn't have them because I probably wouldn't have bought them from there anyway because I ain't like her freaking attitude. But anyway, but outside of that, they had one of those little free libraries. It was so cute. So I took a picture of, and the wall had this little butterfly mural. So I took a picture of that, and yeah. And then moving on, I went to the next store, which was actually very near the other one. It was like across the street or whatever, and I went in there and asked him. Everybody in there was very kind, very helpful, and they had this free postcard there of this beautiful art here, and I still have the postcard. It wouldn't fit in my journal unless I did this, but instead of doing that, I decided to make a copy of it and then just print it out and do it that way. And so it fits better in the book and it's not as thick. And so yeah, because my girl is getting it's getting thick, it's getting chunky, okay? So yeah, getting that down. I wanted to use that postcard, and of course I wanted to use those pictures that I took of the outside of that building. But this is basically just me gallivanting all around town trying to find these things and not finding them, and then just ended up ordering them anyway, which is what I should have done from the comfort of my home to begin with. But no, I wanted to have them right away. So anyway, with that, I did use those stamps from Hiba. I love those stamps. I just need a better the Versa Magic. It works, but the further I get into this notebook, the less crisp the images, and so I just need a stamping pad that's gonna work without so much bleed through on the Hobonichi paper or this current paper. So I'm back for another journal session. Again, as I said, I have done these in different times and stuff, and I'm just editing them all together. I think after this month, I may do kind of the same thing, but not as much. So I may do 2 or 3 spreads together, and then do the next 2 or 3 together. But I don't think I'm going to shove everything together in a month in one video. So yeah, anyway, I wanted to say that I'm getting down, I wanted to do some blackout pages, so I'm getting down some Daler Rowney, I believe it's acrylic ink or whatever, yeah, Daler Rowney acrylic ink, and it's black, noir, negro, whatever. So again, it'll be linked below if anybody is looking for it. I love this. It gives a nice smooth coat to my pages there. And so here I am documenting jazz band. I wish that, I will say this because I do document another band thing going on here at some point during this month. Because the nephew had this jazz band thing, which I like jazz band better than regular band because the songs are snappier, you know, nice and groovier, and the thing is quicker. Like it's a quicker time. You're not sitting there forever. So yeah. Anyway, I pulled out some ephemera from, I think, Vicky Booten pack that I've had in my stash or whatever for a while, and I'm getting that up and yeah, repositioning those pictures or whatever. I just printed them out on sticker paper. But anyway, getting that down, I have to say, I of course I'd like to take the pictures to document what's going on, but I cannot stand. I'm really hoping. Okay, we're transitioning into high school here, which is fantastic. So I'm really hoping any of the band situations that we have going on, that it looks better in there, because I can't stand that red curtain at the top. Whatever they got, whatever that is they got going on at the top of the where the kids sit to play their instruments, it looks so bad to me. It looks terrible. So I'm really hoping the next auditorium does not have that. Like, seriously, because every time I have to document band pictures, I'm just like, this shit is ugly. So anyway, moving on. So I'm just getting some washi tape down, some musical washi tape here. It is a little bit crooked. Anyway, I just wrote in jazz band using this Sharpie paint pen that I got as a gift from Trisha. Apparently, I had won a giveaway on her channel, and that's what she sent me. And those are so cool. I've used them a few times, and I really enjoy them. So yeah, of course this is blackout here, so I had to pull out some of my Pentel Pentel Sparkle Pop pens, because I was trying to get the green to match that kind of greenish color there on the camera, and I think it did pretty good. So on the other side, I decided to outline it in white first and then color it in, and I can't tell which I like best. Probably just the plain one, but I think I do try to go over the other side with white as well to make it uniform. I don't know if it works that well, but whatever. So yeah, anyway, I did order them pads from Yellow Paper House, and I pulled out a sheet there to use as background for me to write my entry on there. And then here for the band thing, I just used my gel pen. This one that I've been using is a G2, Pilot G2. I, for the longest time, did not even know they made white pens, but yeah, they did. They do. And so I used that, and I think I may possibly have pulled out an Arteza one as well. So I'll link both if I can, if anybody is interested. And so now I'm just getting my entry written. This was also the day of, so the 7th was band, and then the 8th was me getting my car loan settled or something. I can't remember. And then the eclipse happened on that day as well. So I did want to record that, even though I didn't see it myself. I did get pictures from my family. So yeah, but that pretty much wraps up that entry, and then I will be moving on to the next. Okay, so I am documenting. I know on the right side it's going to be documenting Mother's Day, and the other side is documenting like a day or two before. it's a few days before Mother's Day, because this is when I actually went out to get one of the gifts that I was given my mom for Mother's Day. So yeah, anyway, I started by putting a wash of watercolors down. These are the Prima pastels. Again, Prima has been, I guess, adopted and folded by Art Philosophy, at least the watercolors. So you can check under the Art Philosophy brand. I will try to have it linked below if I can find one. So yeah, you can just check there. Anyway, my mom is a plant person. She loves plants. She has the green thumb. I'm not that person. I am not. I'm just not that great at keeping plants alive and things of that nature. But hey, we all have our gifts. One of mine is not just it's not keeping plants alive. But anyway, so I'm getting that done. I did go by this nursery to get her a gift card. She loves this nursery, and the plants and stuff that they have. I think they sometimes just have different stuff. So yeah, I did get her a gift card from there, and I just wanted to make note of that because it was a nice excursion out of the house, and it was pretty. Going down there, it was pretty. The area was. Anyway, I'm using these flower stickers. They come from the Hall of Illusions packs that I got from Soto Studios and somewhere else, but it's the same one. And yeah, so I'm using that, and this Mom Rocks just comes from a sticker pack that I've had in my stash for a while. I think I picked it up from like Target when they used to have stuff in there like the bullseye area, whatever, quick little stuff right there. It's like mom focused stickers. So I did use that, and then lettering out Mother's Day here with my Tombow Fukunosuke. This is the soft brush, if I'm not mistaken. And so yeah, I'm just using stickers from that pack across the pages, and then also from the Hall of Illusions. And now I am going to write my entry out for this one, and that pretty much wraps this up. I don't know, there may be some other stuff going on here, probably some last minute decorations and whatnot. I'm using my Posca paint pens here to color the numbers in. So yeah, this was a few days before. So the 9th is when I went to Kiefer, and the 12th was Mother's Day. And so yeah, it was a fun little excursion out there. I don't get out there much. I don't honestly get out much at all anymore. I need to do better. But I've been having some trouble with my leg lately as well. So until I can see the doctor and get that all sorted out and get it figured out to how I can just be able to walk like a normal person again, I try to limit my time walking so much, because I also don't want to aggravate it more than I need to. So anyway, that's a lot. Anyway, that wraps that one up, and then I will be moving on to the next spread. So I'm back to do another journal with me. This is the spread I was telling you all about earlier, where there was 2 band spreads. And this is the next one. So this was the last band Shemangi performance for the year. And so this would be the Snooker's last one for middle school. High school is next. So I'm interested to see how that's gonna go. Anyway, as you can see, those ugly red things again in the pictures, I cannot. Ugh, it looks so terrible. I'm trying to cover it up. Anyway, I did make a mini version of the program. So basically, I just I copied one side, of course, and I copied the other side, sized it out to what I wanted it, print and cut it through my Silhouette, and then just pasted the inside and the back side together. And instead of, because there are actual pictures on the back of that, yeah, as you can see there, instead of covering that up, I decided to just kind of make a hinge for it, so I can can I talk? So I can be able to flip through the entire thing and also see the back, where the pictures are as well. And I also, of course, have like just the regular program, but I did want to make a mini program to put in my journal here. And the products that I'm using are the Dreamer products from, it was like a collaboration. I think there's like Amy Tangerine, Maggie Holmes, yada yada yada, but they're from American Crafts. I picked them up from scrapbook.com. I have trying to find a link on Amazon for them and have not been able to, but I will try again, so we'll see. But if not, it's the Dreamer collection and it's from American Crafts, and I got them from scrapbook.com. So yeah, because I love this. I love the colors in it and stuff like that. So that's why I pulled this out, to kind of make a whole cohesive spread between the 23rd and whatever day this is over here that I'm documenting. I know I wanted to document my first K-drama ever that I watched. I can't remember if this when I started it or if it was the time that I finished it and ended it. But this was also the day that I had this thing. I had like this storage cart just sitting in the box for months. So I finally decided to stop sitting. Can I talk? Let it stop sitting there and open it up and finally put it together. It took about a couple hours for me to do it, but I took my time as well, because I didn't want to get myself frustrated. So I just took my time, did it, got it all together, and I love it. It's in the corner now, and I was able to move my silhouette and stick that on there, because where I had my silhouette before, it was such minimal space that I had to actually hold it whenever I wanted to print and cut. Otherwise the thing would hit the wall and mess up the whole alignment of it, and so I was like, I'm tired of trying to hold this thing every time I need to use it. So I put that in the corner and stuck my silhouette on that, and now I can just let it be free. So yeah, anyway, so I'm loving these colors here, and I do have to say that I have not been very pleased with my journaling spreads lately. Like they just haven't been gelling for me. And then I don't know. They come out the way they come out, but it's not like really what I'm envisioning in my head. And I just don't feel that great about them. So I don't know if I need to maybe check Pinterest or whatever and try to find myself some inspiration and try new things. But yeah, not really feeling my spreads lately, and it is what it is until I figure it out. And so yeah, I'm just getting this stuff dated. Again, as I said, I will have one more entry here, and then I'll do some in my travel journal as well, and I'll share that with you all when I'm done. And then I do want to do my May favorites as well, so that'll be coming up hopefully soon. Anyway, that pretty much wraps this up. If you have any comments or questions about anything, please leave those below. I trust you all have been safe and well, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.